MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the National League Championship Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the results through the first 5 games. It's been everything we could have hoped for. And now, at 3 games to 2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Jameson Taillon will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again. In this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ronald Acuna is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 7:05.
Pitch on the way. Hit in the air out to center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first down. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
First pitch on its way. Number 23 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Austin Riley comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Ball 2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that. You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That is four. The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Stepping into the box, Matt Olson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
The 0-1 offering.
Damn.
2-1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Ready with the 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
That is six. The catcher, Sean Murphy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is skied out toward right. Suzuki is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Bryce Elder is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Now to the plate, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Standing in now, Suzuki, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
In now, Matt Merker, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Suzuki stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
The 3-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. Second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Into the box, Christopher Morrow, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here's the 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Digging in, Dansby Swanson, and a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Ozuna into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the series, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
At the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. Fouled off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Elder has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Again, a 1-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Patrick Wisdom waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And finally, there's the first out of the inning. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about winning a National League pennant here at home?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Patrick Wisdom comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Digging in, Miles Mastrobuoni. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And now pitch on the way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better, because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Jamison Taillon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 23 is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and the lead is now 5-0. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna, and his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
So many things run through a pitcher's mind in this situation when your offense gives you a big lead. You know you got to pot commit and get aggressive with that fastball. You got a smile on your face because you have the lead, but you want to continue to attack and try and stay in this game as long as possible.
Hit hard to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at former number 1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. One out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. He's set. Here it comes. Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the high. Into the bleachers and gone.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You want to rally a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Morrow is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
In now, Ronald Acuna. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Barnhart gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 5. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Suzuki is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's 1-2.
Count 1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Matt Merker. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Reined in. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 23. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Austin Riley. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. 2 out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Braves go down without a whimper here. They trail 5-2. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Morrow is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
And that misses 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the payoff pitch. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-0 to count to Dansby Swanson.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Sinker, 3-2 now. One out, nobody on. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. This one's down to third. Oh, a diving stop. He gathers the throw. Safe. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with 1 gone.
I can't begin to tell you how difficult it is as a former shortstop to go in that hole, backhand, try and get up and make a play to first. It's a heck of a long throw. He put his best foot forward, but just was not able to complete the play.
look, now the pitch. Tucker Barnhart swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. And he fouls this one off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Patrick Wisdom. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Digging in, Miles Mastrobuoni. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First offering on its way. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. One pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
And there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Don't want to forget about it. So now to the plate, Jamison Taillon. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
Scorched to third. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We're through 3 here in game number 6. It's the Cubs 6 and the Braves 2. So digging in now, Sean Murphy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Sean Murphy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike. Murphy, originally from New York State, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, 2-2. And the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Suzuki checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Now the 2-0. It is taken, strike 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hops this one up. Olsen is calling for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christopher Morrow. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, pitch out, nothing doing. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 3-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. And the Travis d'Arnaud will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15. Travis d'Arnaud.
In there for strike 1. A bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 13.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch on its way. Sharp ground ball to 3rd, and he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there are 2 down. Stepping in, Austin Riley. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 2 outs here with a runner at 3rd. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. And the runner from 3rd scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Stepping in for the Braves, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 the count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here, and you got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cubs lead this one 6-4. Colin McHugh, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 32.
Ready now, Dansby Swanson. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Wind up and the 0-1. No outs, nobody on. And he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Here comes the first pitch. Patrick Wisdom is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
To the plate now, Miles Mastrobuoni. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-2.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Acuna on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now a 7-4 ball game. Ready for another chance? Sean Murphy will try to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. Right side. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, give him a spot like that. That's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 19 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 19. Now playing third.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Popped him up. Swanson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. From the stretch.
Oh. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Now the 2-0 home.
Oh, that's out.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Taillon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's ball 2 now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back. One-two is the cut fastball, but he holds back. 2-2. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Payoff pitch home. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
First delivery to him on the way. Suzuki stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Settling in now, Matt Merker. And a few pauses. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. He lays off, and that's outside. Ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
The batter, number 5.
Now at the plate, Christopher Morrow. And they're runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's low.
In the air to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Sam Hilliard is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start.
Number 14. Sam Hilliard.
Well thrown sinker that time down, but in the strike zone. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Acuna digs in now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers.
Now batting, number 23.
Julian Merriweather comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 66, Julian
Stepping in now, number 23, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. And he misses 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now back, the third base.
So striding forward now, Austin Riley. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2-1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Braves draw. Joe Jimenez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Dansby Swanson will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Nope.
Ball 1. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Jimenez, a former Detroit Tiger, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets to barrel the back through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
In now, Tucker Barnhart as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Ozuna has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Mike Tauchman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 40, Mike Tauchman.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fouled away. The 1-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And he fouls this one off. One out and a runner on second base. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Standing in, Miles Mastrobuoni. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's out.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Keenan Thompson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And that'll bring up Matt Olson.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Pitch on the way. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. And Olson with a drive out to deep right. Into the bleachers and out of here. Into the box now, Sean Murphy. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
The next 0-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Fouled off. Slider laid off for a ball.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Merker in foul ground. And no one will track it down. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Orlando Arcia is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
1-1. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Eddie Rosario will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. A ball and no strikes. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Braves draw a bit close. Jesse Chavez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nico Horner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 4-1. Ball 2 now. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Fouled away. Happ with a 2-1 count now. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 27.
Stepping up to the plate, Suzuki. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Chavez stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Count is 1-2 now. The pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 3 up. Estrada takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 56.
Here's the first pitch.
Off to the plate. 1 out. The right fielder, number 13. Ronald Acuna Jr.
The 1-0. 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, number 23.
Stepping into the box, number 23. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Austin Riley will be next. Shot back up the middle. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with you.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
In the dirt here, so he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Half is there, and there are 2 men gone now. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now batting, Sean Murphy. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Hit on the ground to third. And once again, there will be joy in Wrigleyville tonight. The Cubs are World Series bound.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For Atlanta, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.